Well, good evening, everyone. It's Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, coming back to you live. And what you're looking at right now is the last one that I had to do. This is a number 15 Curtis handheld key machine. As a matter of fact, we have twins here. These are actually twins of the Curtis number 15 with the 45 degree. This has the 45 degree, and this one has the 47 degree. So we have two of them here, the 47 being the Ford. This is the Ford. Scott Schrader, how are you doing here? This is a Curtis number 15 Ford. This is for the 2, 4, 6, 8, for the Ford 10 cut keys that fit various Ford models, double-sided. We just got done completely cleaning it. You can see how we stripped it all down. We polished it inside out, stripped everything down. This is a gold one. I don't know if the colors come in too good, but it is, in fact, in gold. Then we also did this one here. This is the 45 degree. This one actually fits the Ford number 5, the same thing. So there you go. You're having identical twins. This one here being the 8. This is the 2, 4s. This is for the Ford 8-cut automobiles. You actually just slide the key in the side there, tighten up the clamp, put in your code. These are all numbers up here. You can see the numbers 1 through 6 all the way across. So you put your cuts in there, and then by putting the key machine over here to start right there, there's the start. You would go ahead and punch your key like that, clip it to the next one, punch it down, clip it to the next one, clump it down, and so on until you got the key. Then you'd pull it out, turn it around, and stick it in there and do it all over again, and then you're done. There it is. These were big in the older days of stealing cars. That's right. A lot of car thieves would have these. They could actually look at a key and throw it in their machine, slide it in, punch the key out, and boom, they got an operating key, and that's how they would take off with the cars. But now with the transponders and all of that, it's those days are gone. But there they are, totally redone. I just shipped one out to Atlanta, Georgia, to a locksmith out there. He sent me a text. He said, Eddie, that's the most fabulous key machine I've ever seen. It looks actually better than Curtis when they shipped them out right from their factory. So they're all adjusted. They're all right down to the last 1,000th of an inch. So if you're interested in one of these or you have one, you need it refurbished, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, will bring it to you live. Oh, Marcy Edwards, the beautiful Marcy and her husband Gene, woo, the dynamic duo. Well, you know what, Miss Edwards, you're going to find yourself. You're going to find yourself down at El Fresco on Worth Avenue with yours truly, Mr. Sunshine, and Gene having a nice dinner over there. Compliments of myself. So, you know, Mars, it's you and Gene that makes the world a more beautiful place to live. And that I can tell you. As a matter of fact, I've been running around here today. We got a lot done. I actually did a 1966 Impala. That's right. We had a 66 Impala down Boynton Beach. Didn't have the ignition. I didn't have time to make a video of that because I actually had the steering column down in about 4 minutes. That's right. You pull the steering wheel off. You have a lock plate compressor down there. You put the plate on, pull the snap ring out, take the 3 screws out that hold the turn signal assembly, the one for the turn signal arm, and along with the one for the hazard. Once you pull them out, you lift that out, hit the retainer, slide the lock out. You would have thought it was done in high speed, but I didn't have anybody to hold the camera while I did that. We actually had that done in 4 minutes. A General Motors 1966 steering column out of a Chevy Impala. So there you go. We have it all done. Ian Edward Butterfield. Oh, Ian, Mr. Sunshine, coming all the way from the United States of America. My friend Ian and his Jaguars overseas. As a matter of fact, Ian, I just did a Rolls Royce for a guy in London, England. That's right. He shipped me his broken key of a 76 Rolls Royce Corniche. He had a Corniche convertible with a broken key. He shipped it over to me, DHL Worldwide. We put the key together. I actually did a video of it. You'll see it I think it was Saturday, I believe I did it. And I shipped it out yesterday back to him in London, England. So, Ian, let me tell you, whether we're talking about Ford keys, whether we're talking about Jaguar, whether we're talking about Ford Tib, there's your Ford Tib and Jaguar key right there. All right, this is a Tib key. It's cut on a special machine. It's not like your regular key. Jaguar. Here's a Jaguar. I can't pull the thing out because I'm holding the camera. But this is a Tib key. It's made on a steel post, and you can see the angles in there, that the wafers in there are different angles and cuts. And there it is right there. We actually had to get 2 of these made on Saturday or Sunday, I believe it was. So we got that all done. So there it is. James Dipaola. Let me tell you something, Big James. You better be ready. We got a lot of pizza, pasta, and Harvey's hot dogs waiting for you, pal. I'm gonna take you to school real good, my friend James. Ian Butterfield was it's no screwdriver. This is this Jaguar. Jaguar uses this, and the Ford Transit. If you can look at it, you can see the cuts on that key. There it is right there. You can see that. This is called a Tib, Tibbe. Jaguar and Ford both use these locks in their Ford Transit and the Jaguar. Okay. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me get this out for you. The other Jaguar key, they went from the Tib. They went to the Tib key. Let me see if I can cope that up there. They went from the Tib all the way over to this key here. This is actually the Sidewinder key. This is a Sidewinder key. You can see that, how that's cut. That's cut with a round cutter. You stick this in a vise. You go ahead and you copy the trace out, and the wafers actually slide onto this until it's shear line, and then boom, it'll open up. So they went from this Jaguar. The prior ones used the old post style keys just like that. No, you can't use a screwdriver in there. You can, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I've been a locksmith for 35 years. I actually, you got a special pick for that gives you the different spaces, but to jam the screwdriver into a door lock and crank it, I don't know how that's going to work with the tumblers in there. And then with the transponder, there's a little transponder hole right there. You got to pull this out. There's a little glass vial that goes down in there. Is a transponder that you have to program it to the key. But I'm going to check that out, Ian. I know this looks like it has a screwdriver end on there like that, but I'd be afraid to jam a screwdriver in there and turn that lock for fear of damaging a door lock. As a matter of fact, I have a Ford Transit right here. I'm actually going to go try that. It would look like that would be the cylinder for that, or the keyway, but without all of these grooves on here, I don't know how it's going to bypass the wafers to go in order to adjust it, but we will try it out. Oh, yeah, I'm going to hit it with a hammer. Oh, yes, that's what I want to do, Ian. I want to jam it in there with a hammer. But as a matter of fact, Ian, they actually make a pick. It's actually got a pick with 8 dials on it, and it's got a thing like this. You slide it into the lock, and you can turn the dials, and by turning the dials, you're actually putting these cuts into the pick. And once you just turn them, you can feel it turn until it turns. Then you pull your pick out, and then you can just determine what the angles are. As a matter of fact, it's all the same depth. It's just at a different angle. You can see this is flat. This is at a slight angle. That's at a deep angle. So by using that, you can put it on a framing or a sidewinder, and it'll automatically cut that key. But yeah, if you want to destroy the lock, you jam this screwdriver in with a hammer, take a vice grips and force it, and then you're going to destroy the lock, and we're going to have to replace it. But there it is right there. So I love it. Ian, you're my hero. You're my hero. You're going to instruct me on how to open up a Ford Transit or a Jaguar. We're going to bang it in there with a hammer and twist it open. And then we're going to be replacing the door skin, the door lock, and everything else that's in there too. So there it is. I just wanted to give a quick tutorial here. My dear friends from around the world, Ian, you rock. Kathy Gray, I hope you're having a great day today. Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida. Thank you for watching.